America. Hello, America. Happy 4th of July. Spinach Fall Beer Review. Shag Dog here. And hopefully I don't get copyright violation on there, but it doesn't matter because I'm not getting any money on this YouTube channel. So, Spinach Fall Beer Review. We're doing an American classic traditional lager, the oldest owned American brewer in America. Yeah, America. Yuengling traditional lager. Beer Advocate. Damn, hope I didn't close my thing. Beer Advocate 78. It's made by Yuengling Brewery, of course, which is Pottsville, Pennsylvania. They also have a brewery in Tampa, Florida, and I heard they actually built one somewhere out west somewhere. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'll have to look that up. It's American Amber Red Lager, 4.5% ABV. And let's see here. Yeah. And on Beer Advocate, they call it just traditional lager. They don't even put Yuengling on there. That's kind of weird. It is Yuengling traditional lager, so maybe that's why. Let's see here. Anything else special about it? There we go. And yeah, so let's crack-a-lack it open. Crack-a-lackin'. Yuengling. So if any of my Facebook friends are watching, there might be a delay when you do it from Facebook from live. I'm not really sure. It don't matter. Yuengling Traditional Lager. Again, 5% ABV. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. This one probably came from the Tampa Brewery. Then again, I am in South Carolina, so I know it's not exactly halfway. But, you know, I might get it. This might be from Pennsylvania for all I know. I don't know if the can actually says whether it's from, because it always says Pottsville on the one in Tampa when I was down in Florida. You know that one had to come from Florida brewery. So I'm sure there's a special code on there or something like that. I don't know anything about Yuengling too much on their can and symbolisms. Besides that, it's American. But yeah, this is both my brother's favorite beers, P. Diddy and Spank. Spank, yeah, if he did drink beers, he would drink this. Or, yeah, Bud Light or something. But or his Jameson and Sprite or Jameson straight up. I've never been a real big fan of Yuengling, but I like it. It's not bad. All right, so reviewing this, the head quickly dissipates. It's just a film of head on there. It is an amber, a little bit of golden color, a little bit of reddish amber, golden, I guess, a mix of all three. It's almost like a nice sky of amber, golden something. But definitely clear, but you can't really see all the way through it. It's kind of a little bit oily, maybe. Or maybe just can't see it because of the amber hues. Yeah. Let's go ahead and smell it. Yeah, my whiffer hasn't been the same, I don't think, since I had COVID back in August of last year. It seems like it comes and goes now or something. I don't know. Definitely smells like a Yuengling. Yeah. I don't know if Yuengling uses corn or not. It's not considered an adjunct lager, American Amber Red Lager, but I think they do use some type of corn or something. The notes on it says famous for its rich amber color and medium bodied flavor with roasted caramel malt for a subtle sweetness and a combination of cluster and cascade hops. This true original delivers a well-balanced taste with a very distinct character, which is true. Born from a historic recipe that was resurrected in 1987, Yuengling Traditional Lager is a true classic. There's some people I know from Pennsylvania where I live, not too far from Pottsville. I'm not sure how exactly far Pottsville is from where I lived in Pennsylvania. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. I never really looked it up. But anyhow, a lot of people I know in Pennsylvania told me they don't like this at all. Whereas the difference in Florida is there's, maybe it's pride in the Tampa area. They take pride in the Yuengling. A lot of people in the Tampa area, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people like Yuengling. So maybe it's not a great taste of beer at all. Maybe it's just pride. And since where I lived in Pennsylvania, that particular town is not the town it's made in, maybe that's why they don't like it. They think it's cheap beer. And whereas people in the Tampa area take pride in it because, wow, we got Yuengling Brewery here in Tampa. Yuengling. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, Yuengling is a pretty good beer. I mean, for a red amber lager, really, there's not too many red amber. I mean, it's an all right style. I mean, I could drink most red amber lagers, but there's not too many that I'm like, wow, this is a good beer. Or I'm not saying this is the greatest beer ever, but it's a pretty halfway decent red amber lager. I mean, the only thing I can really think of offhand is Killian's by Coors, which is a red amber lager. Now, Yuengling's red, according to Beer Advocate, on their grades, Yuengling American Red Amber Lagers is ranked number 52. And beers overall 29,217th out of all beers. So that's pretty well. I don't know what's last place. Probably 500,000 million different beers. I don't know. But this is ranked 29,217 overall. But for the style, red amber lagers, it's ranked 52. That's pretty good, actually. Let's see what the number one American Red Amber Lager is. If you don't know what an American Red Amber Lager is, a widely available, sessionable craft beer style that showcases both malt and hops. Amber lagers are a medium-bodied lager with a toasty or caramel-like malt character. Hop bitterness can range from very low to medium high. Brewers may use decoction mash and dry hopping to achieve advanced flavors. The number one red amber lager, according to Beer Advocate scores, is it's an average of 1 to 5 with a 1 to 5 score. With a 4.52 is Ambrite by Triple Bottom Brewing Company, which is out of Philadelphia, another Pennsylvania beer. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Triple Bottom Brewing is the highest rated red amber lager. So maybe someday I take a trip through Pennsylvania. I'll have to see if I can find that one anywhere. I'm just looking through real quick to see if there's any popular red amber lagers, which really, there's not really a lot of popular red amber lagers, This is probably the highest selling red amber lager. Another one is Brooklyn Lager, is a red amber lager that I can think of offhand. Trying to think here. Let's see if I'll go back to where it showed this one. It shows other popular one. Toasted Lager by Blue Point Brewing Company had that. Killian's Red, of course, by Coors. Genesee Honey Brown Ale. Honey Brown is considered a red amber lager. I never had that one. Ziegenbach, of course, which is by Anheuser-Busch, the same as, what the hell's the one by Michelob? Amberbach. That's a red amber lager. Wisconsin Amber, we've done that one before. Trader Joe's Dark Lager, I never had that one. I had regular, I can't remember. Budweiser Freedom Reserve Red Lager is horrible. I think Jammer liked that one. Not a whole bunch in there that I recognize. So, yeah. Wow, my head, you know how it clears up a little bit? You got a little clear stream in your little film. I can't show it now because it just moved, which I'd have to get up to the camera, tilt the camera, and screw everything up. But it looked like the shape of America for a second. Now it looks like some lips, like Joker lips. Pretty good beer. It's toasty, malty. Does have a little bit of sweetness, but not overly sweet at all. Not even mildly sweet. Maybe a little bit less than mild sweet on the sweetness, like Walter Payton. Um, Not a bad beer. My brother prefers this P Diddy in a can. I occasionally like it out of a bottle, but the can's not too bad. It holds the freshness in pretty good. On tap is really good too. But I've had some bad ones on tap. I don't know if particular bars I went to at that point had dirty lines or something. I don't know. Uh, yeah, pretty good beer. Not the best beer I ever had, but for the style, red amber lager, one of my favorites for a red amber lager. Yeah. Now I do think they probably got some adjunct in there, but it's a red amber lager style, so that's what they throw it under. Even though it may have adjunct, I don't know. I wish I could speak to somebody that works at England and really find out if, or maybe that's just a malty flavor. It tastes a little cornish, corn like corn, a little bit, almost like a cooked corn. It's almost like if you mix some good amber lager with a little bit of the, not exactly like a Miller High Life, but a little bit of corny taste, like you get in a Miller High Life in there, like a cooked corn, like fried corn or something. I don't know, grilled corn. I don't know. So America, let's go ahead and grade this. And now give some famous American slogans from history, not just the 4th of July, all through history. I'm going to give this I think I'd probably give it a C plus, B minus in the past. We probably reviewed this one multiple occasions. B minus, a swallow. In case all my Facebook friends don't know what our spit or swallow scale is, if it's good, it's a swallow. If it's bad, it's spit. You girls know. Or something. But there's higher levels too. So swallow and a quarter, which is a sworder, swaff, swallow and a half, or a double swallow. They're the good. I mean, it's a drinkability. Not too many go higher than a swallow. Yeah, swallow and a quarter, a swaff. There has been too many double swallows. Yeah, and on the bad side of the scale, spit. Basically, it's a spit, a half, or double. You can just make up whatever you want. There's only been a couple beers that got a spit. All good beers are good. They just vary in goodness. But there's been a couple which I give a spit rating. And I did come up with a grading system one time. Like, okay, if it's grade these 5 or 6 different things, and what the average comes out to is how it got us. But I was like, it's too much work. We had to sit there and look at the chart and figure out if it was a spit and a quarter. Or it was like retarded. I mean, it was good, but it was retarded at the same time. Yeah. So anyhow, all beers are good. They vary in goodness. There's only been a couple of really bad beers. For me, Blue Moon is horrible. Something that type of wheat they use in Blue Moon. I'm not sure if I'm allergic to it or what, but I can't drink Blue Moon. I can drink other wheat beers. Can't drink Blue Moon. Anyhow, yeah. Yeah, this is a true classic. Now, on to some American history, right? It's kind of like American actual history, real history. During the Revolutionary War, there's a lot of them. The one guy said, I can't remember which guy that was. We talked about this the other day, but he said a lot of people confused it. Said said, "Give me liberty or give me death," but actually he said, "Give me beer or give me death." Another one was Paul Revere was riding through town, and everybody construed that he was yelling the British is coming. It was like, no, he was going, the beer is coming, the beer is coming, because the beer trucks were late because it was wartime. That Sam Adams beer wasn't getting around up in New England at that point. So he was excited riding through town, saying the beer is coming. Another one. What was it, Lexington or Concord? One of those battles. They say it was don't shoot until you see the white of their eyes. But it was like don't drink until you see. Anyhow, that one is stupid. But all right, let's just move off there. There's another one too. Revolutionary War. I forget who it was. Damn, my history sucks now. But anyhow, they said he said I have not. He got captured by the British. He said I have not yet begun to fight, or they asked for a surrender. But he really said, I have not yet begun to drink. All right. Other famous American quotes. I won't even say what the original was anymore. You know what they were. The only thing we have to beer is beer itself. That's one small beer for a man, but one giant beer for mankind. Another one, George Bush, Daddy Bush. 1,000 sips of beer. First he said, read my lips. Yeah. Too bad he didn't say, like, kiss my grits or something like that. That'd be cool. And Kennedy, he went to Berlin. He said, "Ich bin Berliner. I'm a Berliner." But he didn't say that because, he felt like a Berliner. He just liked the beers over there in Germany. He's like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm a Berliner. Love this German beer. Another great one Kennedy said was, ask not what beer can do for you. Ask what you can do for your beer. Probably was a horrible Kennedy impersonation. All right, well, it's our 4th of July, Day of Beer Dependence. Still drinking. Trying to think of some other American quotes. There's probably a whole bunch I can't think of. Let's Google it because I can't think right now. Speak softly and drink a big beer. Oh, I want more. Oh, Reagan had a great one. Mr. Gorbachev, chug down this beer. George Bush during Desert Storm. You are either with us or against us. I don't think that's very famous. Nobody remembers George Bush saying that. I kind of do now that I just read that, but 4 score, I could make up my better ones. 4 score and 7 beers ago, our fathers gave us great beers. Yet the companies like this one are selling out to foreign investors, foreign companies. Landowners are selling to China and other countries. America's being bought up by foreign powers. But that's okay. You got your cell phone. You're all just freedom slaves. All right, so yeah, beer review. This one sucked, man. I just didn't plan this shit out at all, so I'm tired. Worked last night. All right, well, I'm Shag Dog. Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We'll finish this one off camera. We always finish our beers on camera, but I spent so much time talking. I could drink this one while I'm setting the next one up. We'll see you on the next one. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, like, all that garbage. I am so happy we had this new channel for 2 years. Our old channel got deleted 2 years ago. Matter of fact, right after 4th of July, because something I did probably. And we started a new channel. We had 7,000 subscribers on the old channel, only 49. But I'm happy that we went up from 42 to 49 in the past like 5 months. So we got 7 new subscribers in 5 months. So it tickles me pink. All right. That's pretty funny, actually. We'll see you on the next one. Spit or Swallow Beer Review.